On CNBC, Visa's CEO talks about crypto and stablecoins. He thinks they will lose, and he says things that sound crazy. We are going to talk about it. We are also going to look at some data about how it is linked to Visa, Ripple, and XRP. I also learned some really interesting things that no one else seems to be talking about. It will take these banks and other institutions years to set up their own blockchain systems if they don't work with companies like Ripple, Circle, and Fireblock. Let's get this started. We've been welcoming and building for years, getting ready for this moment. You may already know that the Senate has passed the Genius Act. The House is next on the list. I believe that will make rules about stablecoins clearer. Also, we've been interested in safe coins on top of stablecoins. We've been letting people issue Visa documents. Our own payment system has been brought up to date with stablecoins. We also have a lot of new ideas that we want to use all over the world to support safe coins. So, do you think stablecoins will be an important way for people to buy and sell things in the future? Hey, David, we believe that stablecoins can find a use in 3 areas. The first is the use case for capital markets. And you've seen that with crypto trade. This is true all over the world, not just in the US. But the most interesting product market fit for the future is outside of the US. And there are 2 places. The first is places where the currency is very unstable or where there are controls on the currency. People there really want to use US dollars, but either can't or have to pay a lot of money to do so. Stablecoins provide a chance for people in those countries, maybe there's 30, 40, 50 of those countries around the world, to have easy, cost-efficient access to US dollars. On top of that, we're going to give them Visa credentials that they can use at stores in their own country and other places. Cross-border is the second part of product market fit. That can be money sent from one person to another or from one business to another. And those are extra chances to get a Visa in both of those places. We also support stablecoins and are building and coming up with new ideas on top of them to make them useful in new ways. It's a little hard to understand because most stablecoins, you take a quick look at this. It's a 400% increase in 10 years. Were you in the crypto space? You can see this going up 400% in 10 years. Like last week, I put money into something that made 800%. When you learn about crypto, your mind just doesn't. You look at these returns and think, man, I don't even care about those returns. I just find them funny. The stock market is clearly a safer bet than some of these crypto assets that people are putting their money into. Since a lot of this stuff is going to fail, there won't be enough money for them to keep going after a month, 3 months, 6 months, or when the market goes down. I've seen a lot of projects fail despite having good plans, good technology, and smart people in charge. It's hard to make a product, get people to use it, and have those people support it for years on end. Someone or some people must work together really well to make something like that work and keep people interested. I need to come back to this. That was a bit too much for me. Sorry. Are they based on the US dollar? When people hear the phrase use cases in the US, I think most of the people who study and work in this field really understand that the product market fit is outside the US. It's really cool, right? Because I've seen so many posts online about how the dollar is dead. The world is moving away from the dollar. We know that in a few years, the dollar won't be the main currency. I really don't believe it. I don't think so. It's like the CEO of ESA is out here now trying to get money. That's what he does. He is sending dollars to 30, 40, or 50 countries where the value of the dollar might change and people might want to hold on to dollars. I feel like dollars are getting boosted. When you talk about cross-border business, those things are interesting because they make me wonder if you're going to build this safe coin on Ethereum where there will be fees, swaps, and different currency fees, or would it make sense to work with the XRP system or something similar? I'm just trying to figure out what would work best for this. On the XRP ledger, RLUSD can be changed into almost any coin. For FX or cross-border payments, this makes it very useful. So I'm just interested in what they're doing. To be honest, I looked up what blockchain Visa might use if they make a safe coin when I was looking at the technology. So this gave me options that seemed likely. It says Ethereum for stable coins and enterprise level banking apps. Ethereum is the blockchain that most people use. Solana, 65,000 deals happen every second on Solana, which is a very high transaction throughput. Visa has added the Solana stablecoin to its list of supported cryptocurrencies because it can handle transactions more quickly. The trouble with Solana is that it drops a lot, right? A lot of the time, it goes down when there are too many people dealing meme coins on the network. Does Visa depend on the network being up 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? Visa can't handle transfers if the network goes down at any time. Huge amounts of money could be lost in just 1 hour. That's why they need to think about it. Ethereum might be a great choice for all of this, right? Then I didn't see any information about XRP, so I asked, what about Ethereum? It also said that there would be some good things about that. So let me read you those benefits so you understand what we're talking about. Yes, the XRP record is a blockchain that Visa could look at when they want to issue a stablecoin. The XRP ledger is becoming more and more known as a top tool for issuing stablecoins and getting institutions to use them. It has a number of important benefits. You have tools for regulatory and compliance. XRP comes with built-in tools like permission domains and multi-purpose tokens that help with regulated asset issuance and financial compliance. These are important for using a stablecoin in a business setting. There's also speed and effectiveness. Deals are settled on the XRP ledger in 3 to 5 seconds, and there aren't any fees. This makes it a great choice for global payments. That's what the gentleman CEO of Visa meant. Money sent from one business or person to another across borders. We will talk about funding and being able to work with other systems. The native asset, XRPL, acts as a bridge currency, making it easier for people to buy and sell assets and currencies on the ledger, and for value to be transferred quickly and easily. For this reason alone, I believe Visa could make good use of the XRP system. There's no doubt that the case needs to be settled, and Visa needs to feel better about that. But if you look at the technology that's out there now, Circle really stands out as a star. You can see Ripple because they're becoming a leader in this area. And it will only be a matter of time before RLUSD hits $5 billion 0 cent or $10 billion 0 cents. That will really make it easy for a lot of DeFi apps to get money in the XRP space. Talks about acceptance in businesses. Financial institutions and fintech companies are using XRPL because it can be scaled up, is safe, and can handle real-world financial use cases like global payments and tokenized assets. Because of these pros, XRP is not only a good choice, it's already one of the best options for stablecoin producers who want a blockchain platform that is compliant, efficient, and scalable. Then Edward Farino knows a lot of useful things. Please excuse me, Edo Farino. His name is going to be on one of my live shows soon. You know, I actually really like Edo, and I think he's a great guy. I can't wait to have him because he knows a lot of cool things. I'm really excited. Visa, Ripple, and XRP are all here. I'll play it.